Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so today we're going to talk about renovation to revenue. And we're going to walk you through two houses in the Southside area that have been renovated to specifically accommodate people for short-term rental. Now, these houses could also be used for student rental or other rental, but these have really found their niche with short-term rental for game day weekends, for graduation, for family day. There's a lot of activities with A&M throughout the year now, not only during football season, that can really take advantage of someone who wants to short-term rental.
Right. And this first one that we're showing you is more realistic. The next one we're showing you is going to be
Little pie in the sky.
Yes, quite impressive.
Yeah,
but give you an idea of the range that you'll find on the same street. These houses are on the same street, actually.
Right, and stick around to the end. We're going to talk about one of the key factors to remember when you're looking to buy a property that you want to use for revenue generation. So stick around.
All right.
All right, let's get started. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know all about living in College Station in the Bryan area, then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications. My name's Jeff, along with Tara and David.
Hi.
We make up the Schellenberger team. Our information is in the description box below, so don't hesitate to reach out to us to start the conversation about getting you here to the Bryan College Station area. We've helped people just like you find the right place at the right time, right here.
We are standing in front of a rental in the south side of College Station, and Jeff is going to talk with us today about this home.
All right, thanks, Tara. So we talked about in the intro, we're looking at two different houses from really two different eras in time, two different decades, and give you an idea of what they did to renovate the properties to make them revenue worthy. Now, this house on the outside isn't a lot to write home about, but they've done a wonderful job updating the house on the inside, and actually wanted to point out here, this was a garage. A lot of garage conversions, you know it's a garage conversion. So if you didn't have the driveway coming right up to this garage conversion, you wouldn't really know that this was a garage.
I'm going to back up a little bit, Jeff, just so they can see that whole picture, because they did do such a great job with this renovation.
Right. So, and you'll see with this garage conversion, the great game room that resulted in that, and really opened up so much more when it comes to being able to get enough heads and beds in a rental property. So follow me and we'll go in. Great job with an updated door here. They did the white paint on the outside just to do some black and white themed updates. And as you come in, you can see that the renovation really was from floor to ceiling. You've got new floors, you've got new paint on the walls, you've got new ceiling. And we'll just come into the main area and get you back to the game room here in just a second. So what's really nice about this game area is it gives a nice sitting area that's open to the kitchen, and it's open to the backyard. So you've got plenty of space here to accommodate 5 or 6 people just hanging out with their own TV, chilling, drinking wine, hanging out with each other. You come over, you've got a great table set up for meals. If you want to grab some breakfast before you go over and tailgate at campus, it's a great setup, and both of these houses are within walking distance of campus. So that's another one of those key factors that people are looking for when they're buying properties for rentals and things like that. So you get in here to the kitchen, they've got all new cabinetry in the kitchen, quartz countertops with this gray and black tone cabinetry, which is real nice. You've got your stainless steel appliances, you've got all the standards that you need for a kitchen when you're in a rental property. So they've done a great job here.
They have. It's lots of natural light coming in from outside. And so I'm assuming this was like just the original living room, dining room area.
Yeah, so
but they probably didn't reconfigure much as far as the footprint, but they added the shiplap to the walls, which is really nice, a nice touch.
Yep.
And it is a nice open space.
Open space.
This house is only, 1733 square feet, I believe. And so
including the garage conversion.
Including the garage conversion. So it's not a large home by any means, but they did a great job with keeping it open for, to having good flow.
And, when we work with our clients, sometimes they ask us, okay, if I buy an older property where we want to have it renovated, what are some of the things that we need to do to make it appealing for renters? And it is the full kitchen. Everybody wants some sort of kitchen if they're renting. Look at the lighting. This lighting up in the ceiling here is not original. They added these pocket lights. So you've got a good amount of light in these rooms. And
it's well lit. Yeah. I've been to many VRBOs around the country, and I've brought my own lamps at times because they're just not well lit.
Yeah.
This one is.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're coming back towards the front. Wanted to show you some of the secondary rooms first. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. 2 of the bedrooms are over here with a shared bathroom. So you step into one of the bedrooms here, and they set it up for two single beds. So great for kids, great for young adults, and it's really a great setup for if it's just single people in where they'll get their own bed. Then you go across.
It's not a big bedroom, but it's nice to see the scale. I'm trying to get in here to give some scale of how large the room is. It's not very large, but the twin beds do fit nicely.
Yeah.
And you couldn't really put furniture in here, but for a rental, you don't need that. And then you have the closet for storage. And so I think it serves its purpose perfectly for it being a short-term rental.
Right. Then you come across here, across the way, got a great window out to the front,
beautiful.
But you've got a queen-size bed in here. So for couples, for people to share a bed, but you can still get 2 in here. So we've already got 4 people in this rental. So the key is heads and beds. You've got 4 just in the 2 secondary rooms, and they share the bathroom.
Right. And bathroom's been redone. Nice gray scheme again. And the full shower is nice, just a stand-up shower. Plenty of space.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm filming today. It's my first time, so you'll probably notice a difference in the quality of this filming.
You're doing great. You're doing great. So we'll take you back to the primary room where they have it set up great for the one paying the bills for this short-term rental. Have a laundry room there.
There's dirty laundry in there, so we decided not to show it, but it is just a nice little laundry room.
Yeah, so you've got a big king-size bed in here. You've got the nice high ceilings. You've got 2 windows for nice light, like you were saying, Tara. And then you have your own primary bathroom with a walk-in closet, a stand-up shower, which all of this, again, has been renovated from floor to ceiling, head to toe. They've done a great job for this property, for the location.
And I'm just trying to show that there's a chair in the corner, so this is a nice sized room.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
very very comfortable. And then here's the master bathroom, and again they have that shower and the walk-in closet, 2 sinks. Those are, man, somebody's gonna get seasick watching this. Okay.
So we talked about the garage conversion, which added a huge amount of square footage to this property, made it into a game room, but it can also accommodate more people in this property. You get more people in, more revenue. So come check this out. What's great about this property is you've got another huge widescreen TV. So if some people aren't that interested in the game, they can watch whatever they want in that living area. This one's got a huge screen to watch the football games. You've got a nice sectional couch that could accommodate 2 or 3 people sleeping in it, or if you wanted to have one that was a rollout bed, you could get more people in here. Great bar setup, so you've got 4 seats there. You could get 8 people in the couch. You've got 2 chairs here, and then you've got a little table back there for playing
Game
poker
table,
or whatever
yeah.
you want to do there.
That's what it made me think of, was playing poker.
Right. So it's a really cool setup the way they did this garage. Again, it doesn't feel like this was a garage. The way they did the windows, the way they did
Well, this entry
inside.
into the large entry with the framed out
Yep.
doorway.
Yep. So I hope you've enjoyed the property of this house, the tour of this property, and we'll get you over to the next property.
If you're enjoying this video today, please like and subscribe. It helps out the algorithm a lot.
Yeah, and we'd love to have comments below. We read all of our comments and would love to hear what you thought about this video and future videos.
Yes. So Jeff and I are standing in front of a home that is definitely on the higher end of the spectrum with rental properties here in College Station, and I'm going to have Jeff tell you all about it.
All right, thanks, Tara. So why don't you come follow me here. This one, again, is another property in the Southside area, and it was specifically built and designed to accommodate short-term rental people, to get a lot of heads in beds. If you kind of span over, you can see how close you are to the university. So this property has plenty of parking, it has plenty of yard space, and it has plenty of space that you could get a corporation in here and have a bunch of people just pile in here, walk over to the tailgate, walk over to the game, and walk back. So let's go check it out.
Look at this great porch.
Yeah. What I love about this is one of the homes that was on campus at Texas A&M University, that they moved it off campus in the 1940s, but it's your great craftsman style property with huge front porch. This is where I would live, on the front porch.
Seriously.
Yep.
We just pan over, look at the porch here. It is a really nice porch. And can you see that big, beautiful tree from over here? Oh, so not completely, but there's an amazing, huge oak tree in the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's check out the inside of this house. It was built in 1899, originally on campus, moved over here in 1942, and it was actually the home of one of the presidents of Texas A&M back when it was a college. Come check this out. I love how they retained the original character of this home. It's a pier and beam home. You've got the wood floors, so you hear the creaks and pops as you walk across, but that just gives it so much character. Now, one of the key features about this property is that it holds up to 14 people in beds. That doesn't include people crashing on couches, crashing on the floor, anything like that. It also can accommodate 10 cars, 4 in the garage itself, 2 under the porte-cochere, and then 4 more in the driveway. And then you have more parking in the street. So great for like a corporate event or something like that.
Wait, so how many cars in the garage?
4.
4 in the garage.
It's a huge garage.
2 porte-cochere, and then if you stacked them in the driveway.
You could get maybe even more than 4.
Yeah. And then the street. So yes.
Yeah.
Basically, if you were to pack this house with adults, you would not have a parking issue.
Right. And in the past, this one has been rented out by different corporations. So they have people come over, and you'll get a kick out of the bunk room when we go upstairs. But let's talk about what makes this such a great rental property. Is it has multiple sitting areas. So you've got more of your formal sitting area here with more of a formal dining that's open to the kitchen.
You may recognize this. We've filmed a couple of videos in this home already because we both just think it's so lovely.
Yeah, it's such a great home. And it really can give you the nostalgia of a house built in the late 1800s, but they did such a great job of updating it, but keeping its character. So,
Jeff, can we mention the windows? Those are like the original wood pane windows that they managed to maintain.
Yeah. So if you look at here, it's still got the rope with the weight on it, the lead weight on it.
So cool.
So that's what pulls the window up and down. So really a great job of keeping the character where the character could be kept and still have a great property. So
Doorknobs, doors.
fireplace, even the vents. You could have easily changed up the vents, but
That's
you've
true.
got the round vents. It's really a cool property. So you could accommodate a good amount of people in here, but if you follow me down the hall
It feels like
here,
a street.
this house, of course, being built on the college campus, being moved, being this old, it's had some additions and things like that. So come check out this.
I'm looking at the big transom window above you back before AC, and they would open those.
Yeah. So come on back, and we'll talk about this other stuff here in a minute, but wanted to show you one of the additions that they added here. So I was talking about keys to having a good rental property. You have another sitting area here. This one's more of a casual area. You've got your leather couch, you've got your big screen TV, and you've got more seating over here. But check out these windows. And we'll show you the backyard here in just a second. But this backyard could hold, 50, 60 people. They've even had a food truck back there in that backyard.
Yeah, they've really, we'll go out there in a second. They utilize it very well for entertaining.
Right. And when you talk about entertaining, one of the keys to getting good reviews on your property, if you're renting it out to renters, is to have things for them to do. So they've provided games. They've provided enough stuff in the kitchen, plates, forks, knives, cups, that they don't have to run to the grocery store the minute they get here.
Nothing.
And
down to batteries. Everything you could
toilet paper.
think of, it is here.
Yeah.
Which I know from experience, it is so frustrating to go somewhere and be at a short-term rental and have to run to the grocery store and pick out basic necessities.
Right.
Not the case here.
Easiest way to get a bad review. So this is your more casual living area, but it's got a great vaulted ceiling. Love what they did with the light here. Having the old-timey stoplight.
Yeah, let me show that. Just so much character.
Yeah, a lot of character. And it gives a freedom for people to walk around and to experience the property. So let's take you outside and we'll show you that. All right, so we're walking out of the more casual living area that we were just in and wanted to show you this backyard. This backyard, it can just fill up on game day weekends, and we've got a plane flying over us. Hopefully that doesn't mute out things. But check out what they've done with the backyard to make it really usable. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picnic tables and still plenty of space here in this backyard. Like I said, they've been able to get food trucks back here and just really accommodate a large group of people. Over here, you've got the double gate where they were able to get different things in, and you've got green space back there. So just really a neat property.
These are the century oaks right here, right?
Yep. Yeah, well, we've got century oaks here.
Big, lovely trees to shade this yard. And this house is on the market. It's one of our listings. So.
That's true. Yes, it is one of our listings. We'll get into the price later and tell you all about why it's such a great property.
So the way they decorate it is so whimsical. Just an amazing combination of whimsy and holding on to the historical aspects of the house, mixing in with the modern. So look at this bike. This old, is that an old motorcycle that they turned into a table for the TV? And then they also put a wine rack in the middle of it that it's where you can store your blankets for the guests. Very creative, lots of neat ideas.
All right, so come back with me towards the front of the house again, and I wanted to give you an idea of some of the guest rooms here in the property. Now we're heading back towards the front. We've got a guest room here over to the left with great lighting, and it's got its own bathroom, but that can also be used as a guest bathroom. But check out this room. Huge windows.
Yes.
plenty of storage. Instead of building in one closet, they have a closet that goes up and over the door and down the other side. So great use of space. Back in the old days, they really didn't have big closets, so I like how they did this one to
so great. So they
modernize.
That's what they did. They just built it in.
Yeah. Yep.
So the room is actually much larger, and it's a large room, but it was even larger because they took up a little space to build that closet.
And this is a king-size bed, so it kind of gives you the scale of this room here, and this is not even the main primary room.
Right.
So.
Oh, and all of their beds are memory foam mattresses, so you're not
a lifesaver.
Don't have to worry about not sleeping well at night.
Right. So that's another one of those things about if you were going to dive into having rentals, and especially short-term rentals that are more towards the higher end clientele, you want to invest into things like that. Memory foam mattresses, nice furniture, all the bells and whistles, all the way down to that toilet paper. So let's go check out the primary room now. Okay, so we're coming back out from that guest room back into the more formal front room area. You've got the nice formal dining. You've got space for 8 right here. You can add additional chairs, 3 bar stools right here into the kitchen. And check out the kitchen. You've got plenty of storage here in this kitchen, and it's got all the amenities that you could think of that you would need in a property that you're renting for the weekend or for multiple days. You've got a full-size refrigerator. You've got the stove and 2 ovens. You've got the dishwasher and plenty of storage. So check out the storage. You've got your coffee bar. You've got your microwave.
Yeah, that coffee bar's great.
Yeah, and then as you come down this way, you're wondering about pantry space.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about pantry space.
Let's talk about some pantry storage.
Look at the way they did, you saw those built-ins in that guest room. Look at the built-ins here.
It is a wall of floor-to-ceiling closets.
Right.
Little miniature
And
closets.
One fun little feature here is, if I don't like it, this actually leads over to the master closet.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that in just a minute.
Show them the storage under the stairs. That is
So great use of storage. Again, you've got your full-size washer and dryer, another must if you've got a property this large that you're renting out for multiple days. And then we talked about that garage. Excuse the mess.
So great.
But check out the size of this garage.
Huge garage.
Huge garage. So if you really wanted to buy this property and add another room, you could take this portion of the room, of the garage right here, and make it into another room, and then still have all of the garage area.
A very oversized 2-car garage here, and then an additional what would be a normal 2-car garage on this side.
Yeah, and that leads
with the
out
very
to the
big,
backyard.
those 2 big doors leading out to the backyard.
Yeah. All right, so coming back into the kitchen, check out this cool feature that they did with the ceiling right here in the kitchen, and also they did it on the stairs going up. This is some of the original siding to the house. So when they did the renovations to the house, they kept the character. They kept all of this stuff in mind just to make it that much more homey. So check out the ceilings. It looks like it's almost pickled with the way the paint is. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
All right, we're gonna head into the primary now. This is a huge suite back here, which actually opens up to both living areas, but it provides some privacy also. You've got your Dutch doors here. It's I guess double Dutch. So you've got your Dutch doors here where they will close off, so you've got privacy to the area at night. And look at the size of this room. You've got seating and furniture over here. You've got a small closet back there. But then as you come along, this is a king-size bed. Plenty of space here. You've got your own table if you need to work in the morning before you get into all the other festivities of the day, you can have your privacy here in the primary room.
Very large room.
Yeah. And come on back here to the bath. Okay, we've taken you into the primary bathroom now. So check out the standing shower with the seamless glass right here. Large enough for 2 people. You've got your terrazzo type quartz countertop, 2 vanities, and more storage. So you've got storage for days.
More storage.
And check it out. They added shampoo, they added conditioner, they added soaps, and plenty of towels. So more things to keep in mind when you're renting out. You've also got a closet, so come.
I have to say, I'm on the shorter side, but I bet a lot of people appreciate the height of these because they are a taller counter.
Yep.
Now you're in this master closet.
Yeah, so you've got a master closet. It looks like the owner kind of keeps this side for some of their stuff, but you've also got plenty of closet space over here too.
I mean, lots of storage. Yeah.
And then this was our
secret
door going back out to the laundry. And we're going to show you the biggest feature of this property. It will sleep 10 people. So let's go check out the bunk room. So we're at the back of the house. We're going above the garage. So it's another addition to the original house, and show you the bunk room. This bunk room holds 12 people in the bathroom, or 10 people, and the bathroom can accommodate all those people as well. But wanted to show you more of that siding that was the ceiling in the kitchen. You've also got it here on the stairs. So
how smart. I mean, it's brilliant. They used it to frame out the front of the stairs all the way up. It's so cool.
Another way to keep the character of such a great house. Okay, so we're coming up those stairs that we were just on, going above the garage, coming out to this bunk room. Check this thing out. They've done such a great use of the space here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 queen size beds. You've got 2 single beds, and you've got plenty of space for other accommodations if you want to have people on the floor. So more great use of storage. You've got storage galore all over the place here. Love the character of the beams with all the other angles of this room. And
it's hard to get it all in a shot. It's really a cool space.
Yeah, and actually the owner before this current owner used this as her art studio.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So she had a nice studio. She loved the light from these windows, and when the current owner came in, they wanted to make it more of an Airbnb type property, short-term rental property. So they converted this into a bunk room that sleeps 10 people. So let's go check out that bathroom.
Just another little detail. They have the little individual lamps for each of these beds.
Yeah.
And again, the old siding slats going up the stairs for the bunk beds. It's a fantastic space. It's hard to capture it all. Okay.
So if you're going to have a room that is accommodating 10 people, you need to have a bathroom that can accommodate that many people too. So check out how they use the space in this bathroom. This bathroom, you've got 2 faucets and a trough sink right here. You've got another faucet and a trough sink right here. But then you have 2 separate showers. You've got shower rooms. So if you go back here, you will see a separate toilet and shower room.
So there's a shower and a toilet. And of course, lots of storage.
More and more storage. And then that will shut off so you can have someone in there. But then you've got an identical one right here with another shower and another toilet space. So great use of space. It can accommodate 10 people. Downstairs, you've got 4 more people, and that's not even putting people on couches or on the floor. So I think they've done a great job with this property.
They really have. It's lovely.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. You had a different tour guide today, but you had two great properties that we wanted to show you that give you an idea of short-term rentals. And one of the key things that we talked about earlier in the video was a key factor for investing in short-term properties. As you notice, both of these properties are close to campus. Now, being in a college town, that's the main attraction. You've got football games, you've got graduation, you've got family day. You've got activities here in Bryan College Station now that are almost all year long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so location, location, location. You hear it for buying your primary residency, but it's also key for buying short-term rental.
Do you want to tell them about your neighbor in Texas across the street?
Yeah. So when you're looking at properties, it can depend on from lot to lot, street to street, and property to property. I happen to live in the general area, and my house is divided by my next door neighbor by a side street, and he pays nearly double the property taxes that I pay. And I am just a few steps away. So look at the property taxes when you're doing this, look at your mortgage and insurance when you're doing this, but there's still great short-term rental buying options, but keep in mind it may not bring revenue right away, but the appreciation will be a great factor for future. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Give us a like if you liked it, give us a comment and subscribe. And we want to hear from you. We would love to help you find your right home at the right place right here.